Namaste everyone. So now today we'll be starting with a new lesson. But first we'll be reading the poem Nobody's Friend. This poem is written by Enid Blyton. She was a highly popular British author of stories, poems, plays and educational books for children. She was born in East Dulwich, London, England on August 11, 1897, and she passed away in Hampstead on November 28, 1968. Now, since the 1930s, the children's novels, which are written by the English author Enid Blyton, have sold more than 600 million copies globally. So she was a very well-known writer. Now, this poem, Nobody's Friend, is a fantastic tool for teaching the kids the value of sharing. Right? We know that sharing is caring. So this poem is a very good tool to teach students, to teach the kids the value of sharing. The poem is brief and lovely, but still it contains a very important lesson about the need of teaching children to be generous. Right? The children should share their things with others, and this poem is a best example for that. But now before we start the poem, do you like making friends? Do you like to share your things with others? Do you think there is any child who has no friends? Read on. So let's start. She had some sweets that she wouldn't share. She had a book that she wouldn't lend. She wouldn't let anyone play with her doll. She's nobody's friend. So the poem opens by introducing us to a little girl. Now this girl does not like to share her belongings with others. She has candy, a book, doll, and a lot of things, but she won't share them with anyone. As she doesn't share her things with others, she is nobody's friend, right? She doesn't have any friends because she does not lend her things to others. He had some toffee and ate every bit. He had a tricycle he wouldn't lend. He never let anyone play with his train. He's nobody's friend. So here in this stanza, there is a description of a little boy. This little boy has some toffees, but he eats them all by himself. So he does not share his toffee with other children. The kid also owns a tricycle, right? He has a tricycle too, but he only uses to ride it by himself, right? He doesn't give his tricycle to others. He even has a train, toy train, but he does not let anybody else play with it. So he never lends it to anybody. Hence the reason this kid is no one's friend. But I will share all of my sweets with you. My ball and my books and my games I will lend. Here is half my apple and half my cake. I am your friend. Then in the last stanza, which is the third stanza, the poet describes a character who has sweets and she is also willing to share them with her friends. She has a ball to play with and some books that she is happy to lend to others. So this girl is a wonderful person and she is everybody's friend because she enjoys giving her things to others. She lends her things to others, and that's why she's everybody's friend. So the major idea behind this poem is the contrast between those who are ready to share their possessions with others and those who are not. The point here is to help, the kids to appreciate the virtue of giving, right? It is very important to share your things with others. So this poem shows the importance of sharing. Here the poet has emphasized the value of sharing in establishing friendships and partnerships. Here is a very beautiful poem which is written by Enid Blyton. So this was all about the poem Nobody's Friend. Thank you so much.